Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cities Skylines with your friend Kuros Paladin. Thank you for joining me. And here we are looking over Knight's Highway as it is slowly building. It is just a small village with only 510 folks in it, but it's growing pretty darn fast. Its money, it's doing okay there, but we could do much better with cash. Before I get started with this episode, I wanted to address if you've been following City Skylines 2, it is been getting hammered by critics about its performance. I just want to throw my 10 cents in, if it's even that, 2 cents. I will show you my settings that I use for the game. And so I run at 1920, 1080, 60. And that's all I need. That really is all I need. I have a couple of things disabled. I disable depth of field. That's a personal choice, but it's also a performance thing, so that helps greatly. Dynamic resolution disabled. That's also a personal choice. Fog quality disabled. That's a performance as well as a personal. It just makes the screen a little grayer. That's all it really does. So gone, disabled, but it does help a little bit with performance. Volumetric quality settings, disabled. This helps performance a lot, and it does have a visual impact. However, I'm okay with it. The last two, depth of field, this is a personal as well as a performance. I don't like depth of field. I just don't personally. And motion blur, I don't even know why it's in the game. It just doesn't make any sense. So that's also a performance and personal issue. The rest you can see are all set to high. Now, what is the rig that I have? I'm running an Intel i7 8700K with a GeForce, NVIDIA GeForce GFX 1080 Ti. I have 16 meg of RAM, and I'm okay. I have another city that I've run up to 80,000 citizens, and when I zoom in on a train platform that has 500 people at it, yeah, I get a little bit of slowing down. But so far, no real performance issues. Now, could this look better? Yes, it could. However, I'm okay with it personally. I think this is just an opinion. I think Colossal Order bit off a little more than they could chew. They, went for the full. They tried to release a product that was. I think they went higher than they really could deal with, and they're getting slammed for it. I don't think that should be happening. But anyhow, enough of that. Here's what I want to do with this episode. I am not happy with how all of this is coming out. There's something going on with the zoning that I'm just not happy with. Now, I don't know if it's because of these alleyways. It very likely is because of the alleyways. And I probably should not have put them in there, which means I'm going to lose a lot of houses. But I guess that's just what's going to happen. Whoops, I don't want to delete those houses, just those. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to delete well, actually, everything here has to go, unfortunately. Unless I can get an alleyway in here that works. But you can see even here, there's something going on. I messed up with a road down here. So what I want to do is I'm going to just rebuild all of this. Sorry, folks. That's really going to, when I say folks, I'm talking to the Sims. Your mayor made a mistake. Sorry about that. So let's go ahead. We're going to delete all of this. Come come on. There we go. For some reason, I can't select multiple pathways. And then we're just going to go ahead, delete all these houses. And we're just going to rebuild this and make that zoning actually work. Because this up here is working. For some reason, the zoning down below isn't. And I can only, I believe, see, there we go. There's, I think, possibly part of the problem. 179 and 90. So I think I even messed up here. So let's just go ahead. Gosh, these people, I've got, this is going to be a population hit. But it's just, well, my OCD is kicking in, and I really, it really is bugging me. It just is. So like here, I'm pretty certain I'm okay. All right. So if I make certain, yeah, see, something blew up there as well, but that could be just that road. So now, yeah, I'm still getting 89 and 90. So, and gosh, I know this is really petty to be so fixated on something like this, but that tiny being off can be a huge problem down the line. It really can. So I'm just going to do it all over. So here, I think even that road, yep, even that road. Gosh, I don't know what I probably had a little bit too much Maker's Mark. But something, I really screwed something up. So, you know, I'm almost like doing the city over at this point. But it will recover. It will recover. All right, so this episode really is going to be a lot of fixing a mistake. The other thing I want to do is, while I am thinking about it, I really do want to make this road a large road coming out. And then here we're going to come straight down. And this, I hope, I really do hope, I'm going to disable guidelines. And that does look like it's good, 90 degrees. And we're going to come down and do that. Okay, so that is lining up. That's good. Now on these ones, I just have to make certain I do it right and get rid of the guidelines. I'm pretty certain what happened was guidelines messed me up. They will do that. They just will. And it's unfortunate that I made this road just a little bit too close. But I'm going to have to live with it. I really am. I'm just going to have to live with it. But I want that 90 degree. And it's only because of, you know, really, as I said before, it's my OCD kicking in there. So here, I want 90 and 90. And even this looks like it's going to be a little bit weird. These look like, yeah, they actually are. So it's possibly because of this road here. I'm really, really tempted. Oh my gosh, this really is bugging me, and it should not bug me. But it is bugging me. It really is. Gosh, this road right here does, I want it to be straight. I want it to be one continuous straight road. So I'm going to have to do this all over again, aren't I? So I want at least this. You know what? I'm never going to have it straight. I'm never going to have it straight. I have to give up on it. So, all right. I evicted a lot of people. They'll have to rebuild. But that does look better. That does look better. Yeah, okay. And then this, I want a 90 degree off of that. It is still a little close. I'll live with that. I really will. But it looks like they still look like they're not lined up. But there's nothing I can do. I can't do anything about it, and I've been dealing with this for a little bit too long, so I'm I'm starting to get a little frustrated. And when that happens, you know, um, you're not having fun playing the game. I've always said there's no wrong way to play a game. There really isn't, unless of course it's like, well, this isn't working, then maybe you are. But the other time you might not be playing the game right is when you aren't having fun. So this also allows me to redo all of this, though, because as I said in the last episode, I did want to redo this and make it a little bit bigger. So are these grids down here just a little bit larger? So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to continue to come out like we did. Of course, now I am hitting my castle, but I can just come out to here. We can bring this down. And there we go. So what I will try to do is... Actually, here's what I will do. I'm going to be 90 degrees off of that. We're also going to get rid of this guy. Please, can we get rid of that? Please, can we get rid of those? All right, enough complaining. So, come out here. Pardon me. As I said at the end of the last episode, I went to rehearsal. So, we had our table read. And I did a lot of talking for the table read. And, of course... my throat is a little dry. Okay, we're going to do our best to make things line up on these side roads. So that should be okay. I like how there's just that tiny little bit there. We're going to put our commercial back in place all through here. And then, as I mentioned before with the row housing is actually going to start back here. I'm going to leave some space. They are going to be a little bit larger. If I go 5, I can do 4. And then here, same thing. I want this zoning to be along these side roads, which is really going to make overall zoning a little bit wonky, but I guess that's just what I will have to deal with. I want this to be commercial when we get to it. So, but let's go ahead. We're gonna drop that in. We're gonna drop this in so that we can get that zoning on those roads. Actually, here we're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna go like this, because this here, I want the zoning to be along this road. So there we go. It's still wonky. I don't know if I'll ever make it right. This up here I'll just have to live with. It seems to be a little bit better. Okay, spent way too much time on that, and I didn't set a timer, so I don't even know how long I've been going. Let me flip over really quick. 14 minutes. Okay. So I've got about 15 more minutes that I can record here. All right. So, yeah, my population went way down because of that. It just, well, because of what I did. And you saw I got rid of the little one there. I don't like give me them all the same depth. Just do that, please. Okay. These... Okay, so I'm not a big style person. I'm really terrible with detailing a city, getting those finer little details in there. I really am. But if I had been thinking, I would have put the row housing against the main road there. But guess what? They're not going to be now. So, all right. So we have some medium housing, and we took care of all that. We need to get back all of our low density housing that I just killed. So we're gonna do this. Um, oh man, this is I just had to deal with it. Sorry, it just bugs me, but I will have to deal with it. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to drop in some low density housing. Now, like I was saying before, I don't want these to be huge houses. At the same time, I don't like this. I'm just not a fan of using this road so much. Does that make sense? That it just feels like it's overused. I want a road that's like a little bit smaller, but the alleyway without the sidewalk will make it very difficult for Sims to actually go anywhere, because they must use their car at that point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to force zoning, at least try to. Force zoning. And that's good. I wanted the tiny. I really wanted the tiny, because what I want... Oh, I have no demand for low density now. Alright. We'll just have to wait for that to come back. I really would have messed up my unemployment. So let's go ahead. We need to get some commercial in here. Get some jobs for people. I am going to completely and utterly I'm just completely and utterly rebuilding downtown at this point. So here we go. All right. So we're going to put in... I want it on the main road, so let's go ahead. Do that. Nope, that is not what I wanted. There we go. We've got some wonky zoning, phantom zoning going on here. All right, so that's good, because I wanted small commercial. I don't want large. So that's good. Wow, there's all this phantom zoning going on. Can I actually get, like, something to fit there? Doubtful. All right. Over here, we're going to force zoning. Maybe not. Nope, I guess I'm not going to force zoning. Wow. Wow. All right, well, a police station or something will go there. Okay. All right. We're back up to 500 people. Unemployment is at 12, but for some reason people aren't taking the jobs. It could be because they require education levels that I don't have yet, which is a good point. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get a school in here. So we have the old castle, and I know this building requires... there are 2 expansions that go off the back. But I want it to be part of the residential. So we're going to drop it in right here. Right there. And then I do want to add, because it is a great little feature, the playground. Boom. At least one of them. That just makes the neighborhood more desirable. That will help with education, which will also help to get jobs into some of the other commercial that are requiring educated. Right now, I am guessing the main reason there's so much unemployment is there's no education. So we'll give them the low education jobs over here in industrial, which is being asked for. So, okay. I built this little stretch out. I guess what I could do with this is continue to build out a little bit from it to create kind of a, I don't know, I've seen a lot of people put key walls along the water. And, okay, nothing wrong with that. But I'm not going to do that yet. So what is this road really going to be? It's kind of going to be my waterfront. And we'll just have it go there. We will have a straight road come out to connect to it from here. So if I can get it, there we go. And we'll have every other road go straight out like that. Over here, let's see if I can get this to see. Oh my gosh, I did it again. I did it again. I created a road that is not flush. Okay. So take it right past. Okay. Do I want to connect in here and just blow through these couple of houses here? Yeah. Sorry. I love the little thumbs down that shows up. Kind of like, you know, the dislikes on my videos. But anyhow. Okay. So, we gave them their education. It'll take a while. 42 kids are already in there. If we look up what we've got, there are 43 eligible. So, okay. Just about every eligible child is in school. That is, of course, eating into our budget. The other thing is the high school. Now, this thing is massive. And when I say massive, I do mean massive. And what I would like to do is create an educational campus over here. So I'm going to put up right against the back of this. I am going to put the high school. Okay. The high school, what makes it massive is this stadium. I can still fit this clinic on the elementary school. I can even throw it over here in the back of the high school, because then from the high school I can scoot this over. These are on the original footprint, and the elementary school's expansion also stays on the original footprint. So if I remember, that can be just one giant educational campus over there. All right, so let's get back to our residential. So now people are actually looking to move in. So what I want is these tiny little homes, tiny houses, right? And the reason I'm doing this is, as I mentioned in the last episode, it helps with keeping that high rent issue down. So that's one reason to do it. I can also try, if I did this and then delete it. Nope, it doesn't do what I really wanted. But what I could do, hang on. Okay, get rid of this guy. And this doesn't help because there are no ads on this station, but okay. We're going to put in some more tiny houses here and here. Now over here, I'm going to put in slightly smaller house or slightly larger houses. Now what I hope here is the zoning is what it looks like, which is actually these can be, I'll make these slightly larger because I do want them kind of packed into each other. Because sort of like a cookie cutter neighborhood. So, all right. This could be a park or something, so I'm going to leave that. And then here, we're just going to put in some more tiny houses. Let me see if I can force zoning on that other road. Okay, so I'll put that in, and then I'll put some more 3x2s down here. We'll try the same thing. So we'll try to force the zoning. There we go. So 2, 2, 3x2. Now we're here to do 3, 3, and 3. It's the slow way, but it also helps your city kind of grow a little bit better, I think. All right, I think I already tried this, didn't I? Oh no, okay. So let's go ahead. We're gonna force that. Okay. So we're getting our little houses in there. Behind this, definitely I want tiny houses again. I'm going to go for it again. I'm going to try it and see if this actually works. So we're going to go 3, 3, 2. Oh, nope. Sorry. Your permit was not for a house that big. Sorry. These two can be that big, though. Okay. They do want a little more medium density. Let's flip up to this side. So up here, we have quite a bit of medium. I'm sorry, not medium, but the row housing. Oh, I do have medium housing available. That's right, I do. I forgot I unlocked that. So what I'm going to do is there's always going to be one little kind of a high-rise, one or two in any town, especially in its downtown area. So I'm going to drop one there, and then it would be nice if I could get high dense. Oh wait, oh no, I don't have the mixed housing yet, do I? Nope, I don't have the mixed housing. This is getting rebuilt. All of this. Sorry, folks. All of you that had your job there. Sorry. Go work at the factory. I want this across along the main road. Okay. I also, since I did all that, want to take it down a notch. Just take it down a notch. There we go. I don't want it as large as it was. Same thing over here. Let me see. Those are okay. So how can I force... Whoops. You know, I think I mentioned it last episode or an earlier. As I am getting older, I am noticing motor issues with my hands. So I apologize again if it seems like I'm just, you know, doing stupid stuff. It's just, I am having some tiny issues. Anyhow. Okay. And I do notice that I got rid of some of my beautification on this main road when I rebuilt it. So let's go ahead. We'll just go ahead and put our trees and grass shoulders back in. There we go. And then we're going to do the same thing on this main drag, because this is going to be kind of my two main roads for the beginning. And it's cheap. I mean, 240 for that entire stretch. It's cheap. And I hope it helps with what's the word I'm looking for? Noise. But anyhow, I think I've gone a little bit more than 30 minutes. If I hadn't spent so much time talking, we probably could have got to Large Village. Well, we're not going to make it there tonight, this episode. So next episode, we will go ahead and hopefully make it to that next milestone. Let's connect up that parking lot. There we go. But so far, yeah, you know, we're doing good. We had some massive rebuilding. I'll try to figure something else out for this, because I just don't like the major roads. But now that I'm looking at it, if nothing's developed on it, then what's the point of having it if nothing develops on it, right? Okay, enough of that. You know, I think we can go ahead and say, hey, here we are. We're almost at the next milestone. Everybody, it's been a lot of fun. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, take care and bye.